Heyo y'all, welcome to WM Plus. It's your NJPW Wrestling Dontaku Night 1, Fukuoka, Japan, May 3rd, 2025, Watchalong and live reactions. I'm your host, Evan with the fluffy hair. How we doing, y'all? Hope your nights, mornings, afternoons have been good to you. To quickly answer your question, Mercy, yeah, we just forgot. We fully forgot. Time got away from us. It completely did not cross either myself or Rhea's mind until like 4 hours ago. So we were like, oh, well, we can't really put people under that kind of pressure. So we're just going to have to let this event fall under the radar. There's going to be plenty of other events in May to do predictions for. We're just going to have to be a little more diligent for it is all. We do apologize about that. But we assure you there's going to be plenty of points on the table for May. Yes, ayo. Y'all, tonight is going to be a fun one. I hope I make it to the cage match. I hear you, because it's the main. That's the thing. It's like, oof. You see, I knew it wasn't going to be a good idea for me to stay up. I was like, if I just try to stay up straight through, I'll fall out. I was low-key excited to be making predictions, but at the same time, I don't have to worry about too much about points. Yeah, exactly. And plus, it's you want it to be a counterproductive to your enjoyment of the show, you know, where it's like, oh man, I need these points, and then like the result you're not looking for happens, and it's like an extra layer of disappointment almost. So yeah, I don't have to worry about that. But yes, y'all, please get them thumbs up, get those bells on. Of course, if you've already had them on, they're on. But maybe they're not. Double check and make sure they are. We're a very small channel, so YouTube is very quick to assume that y'all don't really want to see our stuff if you've even missed a notification. Yeah, Naito must have a match tomorrow as well, because I could have sworn Night 2 is his last match. Yes, this is true. They're milking him for every date. They said, okay, fine. That's going to be your last date. Well, I hope you understand you're wrestling every show until then. They said, no, we're getting our mileage out of you. Please accept this. And I'm sure he was happy to comply. Glad's a professional. Yes, no, I hope you make it to the cage match as well, my friend, because that's going to be huge. Of course, we got ourselves our classic kickoff match at this point. Starting to feel like I'm going to miss the days when we no longer get this match. Katsuya Murashima versus Daiki Nagai. Yeah, I'm wondering if he's going to get a big old promo, or if he's just going to kind of walk off into the sunset, you know? I'm hoping so, Mercy. I wanted it. I've wanted it the last 3 matches they've had, but Murashima's got his number. Daiki needs to change something up. Yes, Landon. Ooh, I'm so looking forward to that next Saturday. Save it pay-per-view maybe tonight. That's what I'm thinking, too. Especially because we got Murashima in a comedy tag match tomorrow. Of course, he could just win tonight and move into that. At the very least, I want to see Daiki tie. But yes, Landon, I'm so looking forward to MLP next Saturday. I'm doubly happy that Collision's going to be live on Thursday, so it's not going to clash. And I don't know how intentional that is on TK's part, but it does seem like a bit of an alignment of the stars. Let's see next Saturday. Yeah, last time it was 2 months ago. If I'm correct, it was March 14th and 15th. It was a 2-night event. This will be MLP's first single night event, and honestly, excited for that for them, because I feel like a 2-night event is a challenge, and as a promotion with very little footing, like MLP has in the last year, as it's broken into the scene, I think it could stand to have. I think it could stand to have just more of a focus. You know, I think both Mayhem and Forge and Excellence had a lot of first night was better crowds. You know, and you don't want to leave that taste in people's mouths, because as that happens over time, it's gonna be people are less likely to stick around for night 2. Hell, WrestleMania this year was, funny enough, an example of that. But alrighty, time to mute. If you need a sync for your own audio, call for it. I'm going to try and call every single bell and match card as it pops up. And, of course, if there's some sort of timer, going to try and time sync with you. Just remind me to keep up with it. Just can't have New Japan copywriting us for the audio of the show. I think of the correct. I reckon we could potentially see from the movie stars appear now. Timer. Once their no compete runs out, yes, and there's also the chance that people forgo it. You know, something that doesn't happen too much and thus is not very well known about by us fans, but people can just forego their 30 to 90 day no compete clause and the pay that they would get from. Why did I do that? I hit the space button on my thing. King of Sports, let's go. Here he comes. Who's looking around? Big stage Daiki out of the blue corner. I'm starting to wonder if those time limit draws I was being told about, I mistook between these two and was instead between Murashima and Yasuda. Y'all, it was crazy when I was saying there's the bell and match card. Really shooting for the ankle. Thrice over is not able to get it. Got the knee that time. Not able to maintain a grip, though. Murashima using his base. But Daiki is coming in like he's had haste cast on him. Like, what? He is all over the place. I also find it interesting, right? Because Daiki's got such a cool guy look to him in a weird way. I don't know what it is. Like, I guess it depends on how he carries himself. But dude just looks like he wears leather jackets. We all know what that means in pro wrestling. Kick out. Yeesh. Wasn't very loud, but there was a lot of impact to that chop. Great move by Daiki there. Drop kick to that knee. You know what? That knee could be his saving grace. And you see it too. He's going for it. Yes, Murashima. It's looking like the into a knee bar. Into a knee bar. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. In the last match they had, Murashima got the win over Daiki with a Fujiwara armbar. These lads are learning new holds. They're leveling up in the dojo. Yep. That's so funny. Murashima's quickest victory over Daiki was just a few nights ago on April 30th. It's possible, Mercy. At the very least, when it comes to that knee, it's definitely a weakness. He had his shoulder taped up a few weeks ago as well. And unfortunately, it seemed like just when he was able to take that tape off, it had to be relocated on his body. I gotta say, the Young Lion system really works. As someone who's only been in New Japan since the top of the year full time, I'm fully invested in these lads. Yeah, it seems like submissions may be the best to go for Nagai. If nothing else, that knee can come into play with a classic crab or half crab. Daiki Nagai loves his spirit fingers. Y'all catch him if he's ever on the ground. He's doing this with his fingers. Oh? Good old hip toss to the center of the ring. A lot of frequent covers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I looked into because we've had so many just wrestling insert untranslated Japanese names. Oh, I'm like, what does this mean? Because I feel like they're the monkey flip and the okay, that was cold. But yeah, I wanted to understand the premise of that, And in the case of Wrestling Dontaku, it's the closest thing you can come to depict it as is wrestling festival, wrestling holiday. I'm trying to remember what Izunokuni is. I looked into that as well, but it's not coming to me at the moment. He is dissecting that knee. So, can you guys do and back into the knee bar. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's just time will tell. Is this the game? Is this the right game plan, or has he gone to this well a little too early? Oh, he turned over. That defeats a lot of. Oh, right into the half crab. That was very clever. Ooh, sat down deep in that. Oh, he's so close, but you can tell he's also so close to tapping. Got to that rope, but bro's in pain. Damn. It's like he's frustrated with that, but he's staying in it. That like a par right now. No, he really is. And I'm almost concerned he's gonna hyperfixate on it too much. Because yes, this is a good game plan, but backdrop. That could lead to the dropping of the guard, if you will, and that big ass power slam is still possible even with the bad knee. Via submission belt. Now that I think about it, each win between the two has been by submission. Oh no. And speaking of thrice over, the win is gone to Murashima for this very hold. Mm-hmm, exactly. Because you're exerting so much energy, and by the time... Oh, and that extra... Oh, no. It's all academic from here, yep. Right around that same time, drag to the center. Oh, it's too deep. And we're done. You get that submission prediction, my friend. Damn. You see, seeing that... Is the guy ever gonna finally beat Murashima? I think so. I think so. You see, this is... I'm trying to find a way to explain this without waffling. So, this quite literally being forged by fire. It's hard to remember that, but they're training in the same dojo. They're sitting next to each other, learning the same things at the same time. So when they're out here wrestling, it's more mental than anything. They've all learned the same things. It's all a matter of applying that differently. And it seems like Murashima's just got a little bit more figured out. Maybe it's a weight class thing. Maybe that's what really lends itself. But we're kind of seeing this story unfold for us, is that like Daiki doesn't just need to get like there's an extra layer of better he has not achieved yet. I'd hope so, Mercy, because that's probably talked about in the dojo. Oh, you can't be, you constantly come up short against Murashima. Why is that? And testing out different answers to that question. Yeah, I realized that Resurgence. Excuse me. I realized that Resurgence is literally like 4 or 5 hours before the first night of Best of Super Juniors. Okay, there we go. I'm like, what's... Yep. Oh my gosh, those 2 New Japan shows are going to be back to back. Then I'm wondering if we do Resurgence on the main channel. Is Callum Newman booked for today or tomorrow? Both. He is going to be in a trios match tonight, I believe, but his world title match is tomorrow night. Yeah, and it's going to be in the 3rd match of the main card. Thanks, you're welcome. Yes. I think the first match we got is going to be Boltin, Oleg, Toru, Yano, Wato, and Yo up against TMDK. Main event. Also, Shota versus Takagi. I am interested in. Those 2 lads have been a little too aggressive with each other for their own good. I'm wondering what that might culminate in. Wow. What a fast thing. So they were trying to make Shota into the next Tanahashi. Maybe they should have just tried to make Shota into the next Naito. I kid. I think we're at that point now where we realize that Shota needs to be Shota. And yeah, whether he wins or loses is going to be what decides that trajectory, It's crazy. We're going to literally have New Japan shows like back to back next week. I didn't even realize that. We're going to literally have their, well, I want to say the Strong show, but I guess it's not branded that way anymore. But yes, they're gonna have their show in the U.S. and then probably 2 hours after that ends, they're gonna start up with the first night of the Super Juniors. Getting a lot of wrestling again, yeah. Thing is, it's kind of like I've come to realize that we're all on this. I shouldn't say we're all, but like, like myself and the mods are all harping on the fact that it's like, oh man, the collective had so much going on, it'll slow down after that. No, it won't slow down after that. We keep up with so much wrestling, we're gonna be, never not keeping up with wrestling. You know, today is a great example. Well, tomorrow, I guess, it's a great example because I'll still say today. It's Saturday here. I'm so tripped up now. I gotta say, Mercy, you throw me through a time loop. Because every single time I'd be like, today, I know for a fact that's not true exactly for you. You know, what is exceptionally early for me right now is fairly late for you. Well, actually, no, I don't think. It's like 8:45, right? For you. So yeah, and I need to stop getting tripped up on that. It's gonna be that way, time zones are a thing. So y'all just bear with me when I say that. Yes, 8:45, bet. All right. But anyways, yeah. I'm going to stop tripping up on that. I'm just going to say my own time zone when referencing that. Anyways, on the other side of slumber for me, we're going to have Collision right about an hour after that. We're going to be doing ourselves a GCW watch party. I figured it's best to do that watch party style. It'll just be... GCW seems like it's best as watch party wrestling. If I'm honest, the big shows will still be watch-alongs. You know, the People vs. GCW shows, the Tournament of Survival. Those are going to be watch-alongs, but like... You know, I Still Can't Trust You, and yeah, that's such a weird show name. I Still Can't Trust You, and you know, so much fun. Shows like that we'll just do as watch parties. So yeah, the GCW one. Slowly starting to enjoy GCW, but more, yeah, agreed. And he was like, it's cool, but not really for me. But I'm starting to, I feel that. Yeah, that was honestly me when I started watching it. It's like 2022. But I digress. Yeah, we'll be doing GCW, and then we'll lead us right into night 2 of Wrestling Dontaku, because apparently it's going to be starting 3 hours earlier than this show is. So, I'm here for that. I love how night 2 of Wrestling Dontaku, locally, is more so like afternoon. It's going to be a nice string of shows. And then we got, yeah, GCW, I Still Can't Draw. What was the GCW show tonight? Why is my blanking on it so much? I've already scheduled a watch party for it and everything. I've literally made the thing. I'm so sorry. I could just go look at the Discord, but it's a challenge now to remember it. Ooh. I haven't been able to watch a whole entire episode of WWE apart from Mania since around February. Damn. Yeah, you see, that's what I hear a lot of people do to keep up with it, is they'll just go through social media and clips on YouTube, because that helps them sift through all the fluff. It'll come to me. I'm sure it'll come to me. Okay, I give up. Let me just go look at the Discord. Oh, no, I didn't even schedule the event yet. Okay, that explains it. It's here in the cycle. Ooh, that's rough. Now I've adapted to New Japan style and all that stuff. Exactly, yes. And because it's so, it's a different level of excitement with the in-ring competition. You know, so it's really hard. It is apples and oranges, you know. Like, on one hand, you can totally get why some people would prefer the WWE style over other pro wrestling styles. But yeah, just not for me. Because the thing is, before I even started watching other wrestling, I was always watching WWE with this mentality of like, oh man, if only they just ramped up the intensity a bit more. Oh man, if only they got a little grittier. If only I couldn't exactly read what the next move of the match is going to be. I feel so condescending saying that, but like, yeah. Sure, but it might have been Osprey who said it sometime, not sure, but they said AEW was about wrestling, WWE was about stories. So, you see, kind of, I mean, it's. I mean, it. The thing is, they do both. They both do both. That's where it's like I don't like it. Like, yes, one focuses much more on like the theatrics, and one focuses much more on the action. And they both have their ways of telling stories through those mediums, but they also both tell stories through the other's mediums. And when I look at myself, oh man, where do I really enjoy the wrestling? Over here. And then I go, well, where do I really enjoy the storylines and the dramatic character moments? Well, still over here. Oh. So it kind of is like, maybe that is the line they draw, but if it's the line they draw, then they're not even doing the thing they set out to do as well as they could. Just his opinion. It's not entirely true. It has certain aspects. You see, that's exactly it. It is an opinion piece. And just what I said just now is also an opinion piece, because that's was me just giving my perspective. You know, that somebody else might feel very differently, might feel the other way, and is like, well, I kind of prefer how one or the other tells stories, and so on and so forth. We laugh at Tribalist because the majority of wrestlers watch the promotions they're not at work. Yes! Or at the very least, they have friends who work there, okay? Do you know how many people are friends across the line of WWE and AEW? You know how many people are like, yo, congratulations to Cody when he debuted at WWE in AEW? Like, that's... And vice versa. Adam Copeland debuts in AEW. So many people on the WWE side of things are like, yo, I'm so happy for him, and yo, yeah, so on and so forth. Yeah. And the thing is... It's so nuts to me, right? Because I feel like if wrestling fans collectively just stops trying to be tribalistic, then you'd have certain companies who try to market off of it give up on that marketing tactic. You know, if WWE didn't have a bunch of fans who were going out of their way to try and like openly hate watch or just hate AEW in general, chances are WWE wouldn't lean into that much. Because that's not serving their market. The joys of working from home. Yo, love this for you. How we doing, Jordan? What's up, my man? We're doing good. I got the energy. Ready for the wrestles. But off top about it. Here's to hear the crowd chant, Tony fumbled when multiple WWE stars went to... Thank you. Thank you. It's so tacky, and I'm so serious when I say I hope we do not get an opposite thing. Please, AEW fans, never chant something like Hunter fumbled. We don't need to do it. We don't need to do it. Okay? We're at a point now where we need to realize, as a fan base, we can and should be above that. And I say that as a fan who, in 2019, was like, Vince's booking sucks, as much as I could every single time AEW was on, when I could have just focused more on AEW. Which, to be fair, I gave it its focus. But yeah. It was the pre-show match. Yeah. Yes, we caught Murashima once again outlasted Daiki Nagai's various attempts to defeat him. I really am starting to wonder if it's a weight class thing or not. By the way, y'all, thumbs up if you could be so kind. Double check, make sure you got those thumbs up. Things that can be said both ways. I don't know if it's classes. No. It is not classes spoilers. That was a mistake on one of our mods' parts. Bless him for trying. Just didn't understand what we define spoilers as, I guess. But no. Releases are absolutely not spoilers. Obviously, we don't want to get too much into it. Once the main show starts, this is kind of like an we literally just got a splash screen right now. So, free game on the conversation, I think. Example, if The Undertaker was still wrestling, it would probably be... No. Oh, yeah. That's exactly it. It's not entirely the owner of fumbling. Not to mention, like, look at the person they're chanting it about. Ricky Starks. Are we really going to sit back and act like that man was not given the ball multiple times in AEW? He was never slotted as a world championship caliber talent. But that's not to say he wouldn't get there. You know, that's not to say he was undeserving. It's just... It was the natural hierarchy in AEW he was working his way through. Do I think he should have had a singles title run in the time he was there? Like, an official one, not the FTW title? Yes, absolutely. But it's... To say fumbled when, bro, main evented a pay-per-view against Danielson. Like... Wait, was that Danielson? Was that... Is that All Out? Or no, that was All Out, yeah. So it's just mind-blowing to me. Some just didn't make sense, yeah. Whew, yeah. And it's funny too, with those releases, I've seen people be like, oh, so-and-so should go to AEW, so-and-so should go to New Japan. And I'm like, no. Specifically the recommendations I've seen. I would love to see, like, King Coda in Stardom. Ooh. Ooh, would that eat? Imagine Shayna Baszler with a GCW run. Like an NWO or WCW, they didn't hate WWE. It's just everything that was going on didn't work for them, and WCW fit with it. Exactly. Remember the rest of the was also too. Agreed. Now, to be fair, well, I shouldn't say to be fair, but mention WWE, and I want to say that's kind of the exceptional rule, but I still do kind of keep up with all their product, like. Even now, this morning, while I was making my eggs before the stream, I was sitting there watching a bit of SmackDown. But yeah, that comes from the love. That comes from the love of the game. It comes from the love of pro wrestling. It's just a lot of things about WWE that make me feel like when I really think into the nitty gritty. But when I look at the surface products, when I look at the performers, that's where I have a hard time just staying away. Promotions out there that sometimes I feel people forget about. Oh yeah, no, for real. Like, when was the last time I saw anybody talk about DPW? Come on, y'all, talk about some DPW. I don't know why, but I feel like 84 person. Ooh, Landon, why can't I just imagine a bloodbath? That's so good. Yo, Mance Warner's a sleeper. Can I just say that? I don't know, something about Mance Warner I've really started to like. I got somebody in the comments section of a lot of the GCW shows being like, yo, Mance Warner's the dude, and honestly, I feel that. The hater Dakota is actually gonna be in DPW. The hater in the best way. Ooh, hell yeah. Let's go. Dakota needs to bring more. Dakota goes to DPW. That's probably gonna make me watch. And that's not to, like, knock the product or anything. I just, again, watch a lot of wrestling. And even at the time, when I was hearing about it, I didn't have the time to really look into it. The bookers have a fake beef with her. We hate you so much, we're going to book you against our best talent so they can whip your ass. How does that sound? Like money. Make it happen. Hell yeah. I'm here for that. Very true, Mercy. You see a lot of classic cases of that. Cody Rhodes is probably one of the most famous examples today of that. Right next to him is Drew McIntyre. They got their releases. They hit up the indies everywhere they could go and became the best versions of themselves, the most undeniable versions of themselves in those runs. Example, I look back in chat and Mercy's making the exact same point. Jeez. I love that. Look at you hit. That's great. Gotta hit you with the handshake. All right, I think we're about to dive back into the action proper. It's even the simplest thing of changing your hair, gimmick, you're getting muscle or losing muscle. You know, the smallest changes. Yeah, Landon, that threw me through a loop. I'm like, really? Like, and it's kind of mind-blowing, right? Because I'm seeing the theme amongst a lot of these talents that are being released. And I hate to sound like that guy. They've released a lot of LGBTQ talent lately. Like, the majority of the talent that they've released in the last two batches have been LGBTQ talent. and it kind of blows my mind that's the commonality, because like you said, some of them, Gigi, Shayna, were on TV frequently. Bear vs. Veeks, when he got released, and now oh yeah. Yeah, about to be back on. It's covered. Gonna do this really quickly. Make sure. There we are. That's also a great point, Jordan. Is like that was something I saw was brought up yesterday in the server when everyone was talking about it. I think Dara said it. Why are all the women why are we releasing all these women when we have new mid card titles we need to have people compete for? Like, are we really acting like you just have people waiting in the wings to fill those spots? Because you don't. Unless you're about to raid NXT for their women's division, which admittedly is a little more shallow now, thanks to, again, the releases. That Brainbuster's so good. Could you imagine if Callum does it? I genuinely don't think he does. Let's go. Takeshita. It was bad enough. Agreed. And like that division didn't need to be any more shallow. But yep. Agreed, yeah. It's time to dive into New Japan graphs. That's right when he beat Ryan. Well, he won the 4-way match to win the title. You hear that, Mercy? I'm thinking, yeah. If I were to guess, I think, wow, some of these submission holds. I remember that. You see, that's just sitting next to each other chatting like that. I don't even know what they were talking about, but it just looked like such a dramatic moment. Yeah, I see ELP Takeshita going to a time limit draw tonight. Bro, a chair. Like, what? Like, they're out here fighting. How are you going to throw a chair at him and then be like, whoa, relax? Like, what? Bro, that's a chair at my face. Oh, back now, work. Be back around 2 hours already. No worries, friend. Hope work is smooth to you. And from the sounds of it, you're definitely going to be able to catch the dog pound match. So, see you then, man. You see, now with the added stipulation of losers leave Bullet Club, I really want the War Dogs to win. Yeah, Mercy, that's exactly it. Like, to like that's part of the reason why I also didn't see it ending. But also, what if the War Dogs win and then Finley is still turned on afterwards? Yeah, Finley wins, but they still turn on him. You see, that's what I'm thinking is like they wins like what if he wins and then the War Dogs beat him down and Gabe Kidd's the new leader or something. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there to throw them out there at that point. It would also be weird when we just had the whole Sonata angle happen literally just like a month ago. Eagles bet Yo and Master Wato. I love hear that. Yes, Master Wato is fun, but Yo, I like his energy a lot. Robbie wears that title proudly. I wonder how often he defends it. I'm not trying to suggest he doesn't. Just like, genuinely, like how often is he like flying out to the promotion? Way to the Grandmaster. I feel like this question was answered and I just forgot, but what is he the master of? Well, I know he doesn't defend it in this promotion because it's not a New Japan title. I think it's a, I want to say it's a PWA title. But yeah, he's like, I have not, like, I don't know if he's, he's more so just featuring the championship on New Japan programming and just comes around like once every couple of months, or if he's like flying out there every other week. Oh, shit, that's right. Bro had such a long ass intro. I need a translation of what the intro is. Why was his intro so long? Bro was playing to that camera. All right. Looks like we're getting starting off with Wato. No, never mind. Yo and Robbie. Oi, oi, oi. Here we go. Bell and match card. Right? Yo is such an odd dude. It's so great. But yeah. Try to remember if these two lads are in the same block or not. I do not yet have the blocks for the tournament memorized. All right. Toru and Fujita now. I said yo. Wato and Fujita now. Yo! Not yo, but damn. Came at him with that back fist. Wato not bringing the same intensity. Paid for it. That chop. Floaty as ever is Fujita. Hmm? That's the face buster. Still came out on top. Yeah, Mercy. The thing with them is they kind of they at least to my understanding, if Zach is any indication, they kind of all do, as they're a technical wrestling group. So, and naturally, with some technical wrestling, you tend to do things that can be seen as underhanded, just because. I don't know. It's a certain level of clever. He hit the corner. You avoided the splash in the corner. No, 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 no. I gotta do my bit. Mm. Okay, so we got Dominion on June 15th. And I think G1 is going to be like throughout July, right? Yeah, took that knee out. With the strike, big ass splash combo. Where he just grabbed him by his hair there. Oh, we're about to get the meaty clash. Let's go. Pause fight. Pause fight. Oh, he changed it up to chops. These lads have been going at one another throughout the build to this show. I was not ready for the crossbody. Now the men getting one another up. Oh. There it is. For real, ended. There are heavy hitters and heavy lads. I can't have. I don't think I can stand to have 250 to 300 pounds coming at me in every single strike. Because you best believe they're putting all their weight behind it. Oh, that arm trap, belly to belly. Smooth. Such a snap to it. Let's go. He didn't hit it like before, but I remember last week he went back and forth like 3 times with Hartley. It was great. Wishbone. Oh, nice. Something tells me this is not over between these two teams. I get a feeling we're going to get a rematch between them before long. Kabonk. Nice drop kick. Nice. Sidestep into the dive. Wato said, no, I want to dive. Nice. Move from yo. My master. Who's your master? That's true. Wow, the way he made himself fall so slow. That's weight control. Yep, rebound. Went for another crossbody, got caught. No way. That was scary too, because he almost broke his own neck doing it, but he just hauled man's over his head. I'm putting that in perspective, the difficulty. Damn. Boltin Oleg is a different breed of human being. Kosei, and we're done. 1, 2, held back. GG's TMDK. Boltin is the kryptonite to Hartley. Fun match to kick off the main card for sure. I can't, bro, literally over his head, like. Yeah, and he's feeling it too, because that was a lot of weight to bend your neck like that, and he still recovered, made the move happen. I am blown away. Definitely one of the more impressive feats of strength I've seen from a pro wrestler as of late. They can't not talk shit. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, again, I think that was a great way to open up the main show. Going into it next, what's going to be the second match? Gonna double check here. Got ourselves another 8-man tag. LIJ in action. Have TAKA, Michinoku, Taichi, Ishii, and Yu Uemura facing off against. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Said, oh wait, I thought somebody started fighting and they were about to cut to it. No such thing happened. Oh, it is fully Hontai. You know what? Yes, it is. Why does the website constantly not label them as such? I guess they're just quietly absorbing just 4 guys then, huh? Because this is literally just Ishii and 3 of just 4 guys. Wow, I just put that in perspective, yeah. Jeez, got such a menacing pace to him. Speaking of Ishii, is he going to be defending his title at Resurgence? Yeah. Just what? You already die. You already. Am I a machine to do? Yes, Mercy. You and I both. Ishii just. The look on his face. Yeah, Mercy just feels like so triumphant. Oh? Hell of a. Yo, is this a fucking Naruto reference? Is that a Renegade Eye? Bushi always coming out with the crazy cool masks. Renegon, yeah, you saw it too. Specifically, just the one eye. Very Toby-esque in that regard. I mean, Toby had. I won't get into all of it. Oh, that's right. Hiromu Takahashi did win a couple of them. Yo, that's awesome, Mercy. I grew up on Dragon Ball and then Naruto, my two favorite series. My story writing started as just writing Naruto fan fiction, and not like the typical kind you see. Like actually, like making like a comic and stuff. Like just genuinely trying to, funny enough, make the next generation, and then Boruto happened a few years later. Bad. Currently keep up with the manga myself. Which reminds me, I have not read the most recent chapter. He is the man himself. Nice. Yep. There he is. Gene Bass. You gonna hit the smile? This man's all serious. Takahashi just bopping to the music. That's so dope. That's such a cool mask. Yeah, dude, it's so good. The way Suji's walking down last, like he's the leader. I'm curious. Did he just like sip that water off camera, or is he doing his entire entrance while holding that spit? Because that's nuts. If it's the latter. Yeah, no, I didn't catch when he took a sip of it one way or the other. So if he did, he was clever about it. Just imagine he's walking down there for like 3 whole minutes, just like ready, just holding that water. Like, what if you? It's kind of funny. Just take it his sweet ass time. Imagine putting on all your gear and then going out of your way to put on this whole three-piece bodysuit. Bodysuit. Yeah, three-piece suit. He did not just put his shit back on. No. That one guy said something, so I just had. I didn't. I obviously don't understand Japanese, but you could definitely tell somebody said something that he was just like, "Now let me piss them off." In particular, you see, even Rome was just like, "We'll get there eventually, y'all. Bear with us." The fuck are they gonna do about it? Tomorrow's my last match. What are you gonna say? Tonight's my last match. One less date. Bet. Like, definitely gives off the energy of somebody who just put in their 2 weeks and they're on day 13. Like, do I really need one more day of this shit? Mm, they can't wait till tomorrow. The semi-main for tomorrow's event is starting this match off. Bell, Zoom, match card. So these two lads, I looked at their record. They've had 22 time limit draws in their history. They've had like seven. They've had like 50, 60 matches or something like that. I think closer to 70. Not sure. Okay, now a little less than that. It's 16, 12, 22. 16 Suji, 12 Yuya, 22 time limit draws. Because they're from the same young lion class, I believe. So they were in a similar situation that we're currently seeing Daiki and Murashima in. Ooh. Ooh. There's that arm jack he was looking for. That's nuts. Winning despite having a torn muscle. Yep, anticipated, and still mowed him down. And that's why Suji's champion. The big pop. Suji was like, not on my watch. He's like, oh, I've seen this before. Smooth. Mm-hmm. It's so crazy that we get to see TAKA Michinoku in action, like, every week. Really, Landon? Yo, man, I need to probably go out of my way to advertise these things a little better. The slap felt personal. But yes, what I would suggest, Landon, is every like Monday or Tuesday ish, I drop a schedule post. I'll link it in the internal schedule tab on the Discord. So if you're ever curious as to what we might be watching throughout the week, you can peep that. I'm not sure if your pings are on or anything like that, because I hit the few pings, but I do know some people have those muted. Oh, here we go. These lads got beef. Something tells me this title match is happening at Resurgence. Okay, let me rephrase. I really hope that this title match happens at Resurgence. But I don't know if Hiromu's got a match on the 10th. Yes. Resurgence is next Friday on the 9th. Saturday for them, I should say, technically 10 p.m. Eastern, 3 a.m. BST. So it's like right on the line there for the day. For most people in the world, it will be Saturday. Nice counter to the Tendai. Tendai. The brain shot from Taichi. There it is. Oh, that elbow to the knee. I'm wondering if Mercedes' match going to main or not. Apparently, the IWGP World Heavyweight title is going to be defended there as well. Although that title match has not been made official yet. Or who will be in it, of course. Yeah, you see, that's why I bring up that. Because if the world title is on the show, then maybe Mercedes won't main. But otherwise, I think she would. Especially because when you look at that match, it's one of Stardom's best, Azumi. One of Stardom's best who just recently went to AEW, Mina Shirakawa. And then Mercedes Monet. Oh. That case of the arm hurt. Right? Taichi just say, wow, Taichi pinning everybody out here. Bro would have really turned his luck around. Bucks partner. Yes, that is. Yeah, it's an 8-man tag against the War Dogs. Bucks will be teaming up with 2 random people, and it's funny too because I think that has Bullet Club implications. So another thing that leads me to believe that War Dogs are going to get the win tonight. Going for that side too. Nope. So close. That's why I couldn't remember the GCW show, because it's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. It's such a weird name. And there it is. He did it. No. Taichi is pinning everybody out here. He said, and you're leaving the company, and you're leaving the company. You see, you looking at him. You better stay down, all right? Threw him into the ring. You get in there. What's the plan? Oh, damn. I'm waiting for a fight to break out somewhere. I'm waiting for it to just cut over. We're going to have Hiromu and Ishii just chopping the hell out of each other. Let's get that extra music. All right. I shall be right back before the start of the next match. Alrighty, Michaela. Yes, it was so weird as I came back. I saw Great Okan crawling up, doing his gimmicks. I'm like, his gimmicks with this theme don't exactly fit. But yeah, so the tech issues were resolved. Mercy. Hiroki Goto's theme, man. It's grown on me so much. I really like it. I really, really do. It really does just give the vibes of after this long, perilous journey, I'm finally here, kind of thing. I can't with commentary. Are you serious? Cal wins tomorrow. Part of me does too. You see, I've said this about Hiroki Goto because I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth with this one. I love Hiroki Goto's run. I genuinely do. I love the story that it tells of him finally winning the big one and holding it down, like actually being deserving of the spot that he's gotten. But every single challenger he's faced, I found myself being more interested in the possibility of him losing the title to that person, including his very first title defense against Tanahashi. I was like, huh, they really could do this, huh? And this is no different. Bell, Zoom, match card. We got ourselves a lockup. Again, a preview of tomorrow's title match, tomorrow's main event. So, since winning the tag titles, I believe these two lads have shared a ring 3 times, and well, I'll say 2. I'm not sure about the third. I might be thinking the title match was the third. We'll say this is their 3rd time sharing a ring since the title match. Every single time, Hiroki Goto's team came out on top. This is Callum's last chance to... Well, never mind. That's not true. I think they got to win. But he has never pinned Goto. That's what I'm trying to get at. is he has not gotten a pinfall over Goto, who, on his way to winning the title, pinned the champion several times, that being Zack Sabre Jr., on the road to New Beginning. Good to get it tonight. That's what I think. You see, I bring all of that up to say this. I hope Callum loses tonight. I hope that Bishamon and Taguchi take the win. But it feels like because Taguchi's in this match, that's what's happening. Then again, Jacob Austin Young is right there. And Gato cannot resist the urge to book him to be pinned. But enough of the booking. I should dive more into the action. That's been my new philosophy as a pro wrestling fan in the last year or so. I wanna get lost in the product a little bit more, instead of getting caught up in the machinations of it. You know, oh, all right. Ryusuke-Okan. Oh, everybody needs a good sit. Yes. Excellent. This is the way. Yeah, yeah. Brain chop. Nice. These names. They did not show us Taguchi's angle, and I'm wondering why. New Japan proves that you can do a sports presentation and also have comedy wrestling on the same product. Oh, no, no, no. Thank goodness he didn't spell it. Could you imagine if that was just the end of the match? Yeah, no, really, not great at was about as stiff as never needs to be. To be fair, the last person who did that did stiff their thumb, and it's like, oh. That's right, he was gonna do the thing, but he smelled his finger from a distance. That's return to sender. That's great. Look out. That was a stiff kick. Nice. Ooh, that was a low drop kick, but great roll through to get him. Agreed, Mercy. We're getting a lot of. Ooh, he is really feeling at that neck. I hope he is just selling like a motherfucker. No? Yo, the kip up right there was so smooth. Nice. Hell of a kick there, and then the PK to follow. Rolled right through. He saved himself last second, but the stronger lariat belongs to Goto. Yo. Stiff elbow from YOSHI-HASHI. Nice with the calf kick. Going to take out Sakuchi there. Oh, setting him into Okan. Oh, that liver punch. Shining Wizard to the back of the head. Oh, that funky weapon saved him. The standoff here. Crowns up. Off the ropes right after him. Blocked at that time to Newman. Yeah. Scooped up. Bishamon trying to do Bishamon things. Still might. Oh. Jacob fighting his way out here. Using YOSHI-HASHI to take down the champion. The stomp of the toe. Ooh. You. There it is. He got a little too overzealous. Ooh. And that funky weapon. No way. Oh, this could be over with. Oh my god. Newman's got no momentum. Oh, man. She trying to break Okan's finger over there. But man. Ah. You know what? That's a fair call from Chris. He's making a point. Because if you saw in the background during that pinfall, Callum was not moving very quickly to get in that ring. And we know how fast this dude is. It could have been a subconscious call. Like, you know what? Maybe I don't need to break this pin up. Agreed mercy. Because what this just did right here made me think, oh man, there still might be a chance that he wins the title now. Like I said before the match started, so I was expecting a UE win because that would you got to give some sense of believability to Newman from a traditional booking standpoint, of course. But now you look at this, bro won the title match against Bishamon, but then took a loss, and then took a loss, and now just took a loss. All to Goto and friends. Literally 24 hours time because this is the mid-card match and that'll be the main event. That show will be starting 3 hours earlier, however. Maybe a little less than 24 hours, if we're honest. Bro is not proficient with a quarterstaff. Well, let's go. TV title match time. This is a champion versus title match right here. Tomorrow night we're gonna have tag action. It's gonna be El Phantasmo and who else? El Phantasmo and someone up against the Don Callis family in the form of Takeshita and Rocky Romero. And it was then when I realized, yo, this is actually really cool that Rocky joined the Don Callis family because now they have a solid presence in two promotions. '47th never opened. Oh my god, Rocky looks so sleazy. Why does he look like... Oh man, he's got such a sleazeball Miami vibe to him. The way I see Rocky, someone dressed like he is walking down the street like every other day. Well, I'm not in Miami. But yeah. Oh, the mustache and everything. Like, yeah. Straight up a GTA Vice City character is Rocky Romero. All of the logos. No faction. Just plenty of promotions. That's the car is back. Yeah, Mercy, and that's what makes pro wrestling so fun is when you have a match like that when neither guy can afford to lose. Oh, damn. Oh, oh, that's rough. Rough's like, whoa, 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 whoa. With his freaking jacket. Takeshita, too you sick with it? And there's the bell, graphic. Floating over. High stack roll up. Trying to get him early with it. Nice with the little back roll. Rana? Could you imagine ELP losing the title in his first defense? If I'm to catch down, I feel like I'm putting the pedal to the metal a little bit more. So smooth with it. Okay. Can appreciate them emphasizing that point. The way he bounced out of the corner into the center of the ring. Yes, it is landed. It's for the World Television title. So it's a 15-minute time limit. ELP is currently in his second reign, having just won the title back last Tuesday. You're welcome. Another thing to note is next week at Resurgence, they'll be facing off, but for Takeshita's title, the Never Openweight Championship. Yeesh. The pump knee in the corner. Nice. Sent him over the barricade with the tope. Yeesh. Effectively just took a knee from Takeshita. Bro's about to try and go for that big ass dive over the barricade. Are you serious? Such distance he cleared. It was easy for him. Everything is sad relief, like fuck, I made it. I survived. Which is crazy because he cleared the barricade by like 2 feet. Easy. But like New Japan setup, they have a double barricade system, so they have one barricade that can just be fully utilized as an environmental weapon. And it also kind of prevents the action from spilling into the crowd as easy. Because theoretically, right, with a crowd that close, it would happen more often than it does. So I dig that. Oh, back rolling. What are we thinking here? He's going to suplex, like a deadlift superplex? Oh, this isn't smart. As it got turned around? No way. What's going on? What just happened? Okay, I think we're okay. Damn. This count's going fast. Oh, he really waited. Bro, I can't would they do that? Ooh, that was harsh. Oh, no. Rolling through, caught him with the Inzaga. Ah, that rebound boot. Drop kick in midair. That was smooth. Oh. Hooks. Raging fire. No, roll up. His shoulders heated up, though. Oh, that's what he calls that super kick. Okay, I was like, huh? It's not a thing, right? Oh. Either feigning it, or he's just fatigued. I think it was a feign. Oh. Excellent turnaround. Thought it might have been it. Damn. Big Ugly Mercy. This match is hitting. Bro took off the blazer. Ooh, 3 minutes remain. Think he's going for a top rope blue thunderbomb? Well, oh my gosh, almost back rolled out of his way. Getting those hooks. Got his arms free. Think that might have lessened some of the blow. Yeah, it did. Two minutes left. My goodness. You're gassed as hell, dude. Bro! You see? Oh? Oh! Yo! I don't care if it didn't have full impact. That was still sick. Oh, he was going to go for that poison Ron. He's going to get hit with one instead. So smooth. All the elbow pads are off. And you get hit with a poison Rana because you wanted to D-pad. I guess. I was going to say D-rope, but they're just elbow pads. That's excellent. Ooh, dunked him with it. Oh man. Ooh. He kicked straight out of it. He kicked straight out of it. There wasn't even a count. Oh my god, he's taking that knee pad down. Oh man, I don't know what he was trying to do for that adjustment for that cover. And there it is. There it is. Ayo. Hey you. Welcome in. That time limit draw though, I'm so oh man. They convinced me it wasn't gonna happen. Oh man. Yep, pick one. Yep, that time limit draw really came through. Hey you. Pick one. I mean pick one of the names to go by. Either Hey You or Finn Balor. I choose Hey You. Because in the case that we're ever watching a show with Finn Balor on it, and you're in there, it's gonna get confusing. Yes. Still playing his music because I guess he's technically defended his title. I'm thinking so. Takesha can go. He'll have more time in that title defense as well. He ain't getting those extra few minutes. I'm afraid to say. But yes, how you doing, hey? What you been enjoying the show? You been watching New Japan this evening? Yep. I hope so. Yes, sir. It's gonna be a good one. Nope, I hear you, Lantern. I totally get that mentality. Like realistically, like I like both these guys. I might even say I gravitate towards ELP a little bit more personality wise, but Takeshita is one of the best in the world, and it's undeniable. So I don't blame anyone thinking otherwise. Yes, excuse me. I'm gonna grab some water, stretch my legs for the next match. Makes sense for ELP to lose after just losing. Yeah, you see, I get that, Mercy, but then again, I could also see it being the story. Like, I would not be surprised if they're like, let's make ELP like a 4-time TV champ, you know, and that's how you can get there. But yes, I'll be right back. I'm back. Go, yes. What? No. Only? I'm sorry. I can't believe that. I feel like he would have had like 100. No, way more. I feel like he would have been over 1,000 with the singles matches. Welcome back, Mercy. It's Tanahashi. Yeah, his last of his this week, like this is his last wrestling Dontaku. I'm wondering if he's going to be in the G1. So is this their last singles match then? Bell, but Zoom match card. Of course, he said. I mean, I get it, young lion, but like, damn. Nice, the drop toe hold. Go for that leg lock early on. Oh, never mind. This is the way. I can't have ZSJ getting himself schooled again like he did the other night. Wrestling! Yes, wrestling. And it's hilarious. It's hilarious, Tommy, honestly. Welcome back, Jordan. Because I was literally just thinking about how you were like, got caught in the hammerlock 3 times. What are we doing? When they were tying it up in that tag match last Wednesday. What? Big ass. Oh, nice bridge. Yes, hope those last few. I have 5 minutes. Bet you showed up for the purest of graps. This I am happy for you for. Would definitely advise going back and watching a couple of matches on this card. I don't know how interested you are in the Young Lions. Thought that was one of the most fun matches yet. I feel like we're seeing them both learn a lot in just the last couple of months alone. Hoping to catch some of the cage match. Can I take my lunch during it, depending on how long we expect till it comes along. Okay, so we got one match in between this one and the main event. Let me go run check the card. It's gonna be Umino versus Takagi. So I anticipate within an hour from now. See how I just wrestle? I can't help but get a little emotional. It's not every single time for me, but there's a few times now since I started watching New Japan. I'm like, wow, this is like it, you know. Like when he had his match against Goto, I'm like, the way that I might get all caught up in my emotion, all caught up in my feels, if he wins the title. Okay, well the match is gonna go at least an hour, so I'll try to be back for the final bet. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Although my understanding is that David Finlay, at least in character, has gone out of his way to demand that the entry portion of the matchup be foregone, and it's just everybody starting the cage. So I think that would make the match be a little shorter if they did that, but I'm genuinely hoping they don't, and I don't think they will. I think that was just kind of trying to put over how badly he wants to kill them, you know? But yes, hope to see you swing by when you can for it. Meantime, ZSJ is in proper form here. Much better than he was in that tag match. Oh, smacking him. He wants that other arm, and he's getting it. His ankle. The fact that his ankle can bend like that. Like, for most people, you'd be like, did he break it? Oh, that's a pinfall. That's a pin? No, it's not. Oh, that shoulder's up. Okay, thank you, camera. Thank you so much. I was like, he's being pinned. Thank you, Shay, because that left shoulder hurts so much. Oh my god. I can only imagine. By the way, y'all, thumbs up if you could please help us out. Here's the quickest, easiest, most free way of supporting this baby channel here on YouTube. If you're new here, do subscribe. These are the vibes. We go live for all the New Japan shows we can, including Wrestling Dontaku Night tomorrow and Resurgence. Forgot to do that before the match. Back to the wrestlers. I was too busy stretching. Which probably would help me if I ever ended up in a match with ZSJ, because I'd invariably be knotted up 8 ways to Sunday. Oh, he caught him with that one. I was like, oh. What does it say on his trunks? I don't know what. Oh my gosh, that crouton. Well, not quite. Got him right back with the boot. That sucked. The intensity with that lifter. ZSJ is an underrated striker. Bro's so well known for his techers, but he will quite literally kick the shit out of you. Oh. Oh. Tanahashi. Tana? Oh! You gotta do something? Yeah, he's gonna fuck your leg up, I guess. Oh, and then the reverse dragon screw, the inverted dragon screw. Supine dragon screw is ready to put it during ROH. Ah. Mm, nope. Both going for the backside. Tanahashi finally got it off. I love that ZS is so technical. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, it helps complement his style, gives some variety to it as well. And I guess that's a pro. Oh, that was a high angle for that swinging neck breaker. That twist and shout. But yeah, I haven't been here in New Japan for years. I imagine you get to that point, right? Sack driver. Rose trying to bend his knee every which way. Yeah, you see, you know what would help with that? Knee pads. Is the logo supposed to be slightly off kilter like that, or is his trunks just rotated a bit? Are his trunks just rotated a bit? Like for an arm here. Oh, going for that leg, caught it again. Dragon screw unamas. Oh, Timon is into this one already? It doesn't feel like it. Big old swing blade. Big old crossbody. We got it. Ooh, he didn't have the best form and got caught with those knees. Deep into that triangle choke right away. Imagine he sleeps Tanahashi here. Yo, that extra torque. He's trying to force that knee to pass. Well, force that foot to pass to his knee. I think it's just too wide though. Broke that excess grip, did Tanahashi. He's gonna go for the power bomb. He's gonna go for the power bomb, isn't he? No, he's gonna go for the crab. Cloverleaf it is. Let's hit it up. Oh, that extra step over. Yes, good. Counter by ZSJ, though. Right back into the triangle. Excellent. I was not ready for him to pretty much hit the reverse card like that. Juji Katami, no, rotated right back over. High angle pin. It's like at the one count, I'm like, of course he's going to get out. At the two count, I'm like, wait a minute. Great counter. Great counter. Rolled him right back up. Better the pins went to Tanahashi in that exchange. And then another one. ZSJ was going for another Zack driver there, and he almost got caught. Oh my gosh, words. It almost cost him. He tried to hit that Tanahashi so slick. Unfortunately, he does not have the flexibility to achieve what he was really going for there. Because ZSJ might have been beat there. Oh? Oh, that was... And he got it. GG's. He had him in the choke, and he grabbed his arm and checked himself to see if Tanahashi was feigning it or not. I don't know if he was, but whatever the result was, ZSJ used that opportunity to turn it right back around and hit that second Zack driver and took it home. What a match, dude. I love the psychology. ZSJ is becoming... He might be in my top 5 now. Hey, how could he not be? So how many my arm race? There's a weird lump on his back. What's that? Right? Yeah, like, we won't know what they said, but you can still feel that that was a moment for them both. Mm-hmm. Big same. Because this was a technical exchange. What we're about to see next is two raging bulls beating the crap out of one another. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Yeah, his shirt. He's got the Death Rider shirt in his Tron. Really does make me wonder. Yeah, Mercy, I'm with you there. I'm on my show Lumino flow, wearing all white. And just realized that. Not that I was wearing all white, but that the synergy. Yeah, it does have you. It does make you curious, you know. I'm wondering if we're gonna get a Takagi win, and where this goes after that. No, he's letting his hair grow back in. So exited it for this. No, dude, same. These two lads are gonna be the crap out of each. What we got going on here? Or is this always his entrance and I just never see it? Much unsafety. And they always get the shot during Shota's It's weird, right? Because you swear it's a part of Shota's entrance, but it's always during the other person's entrance. You get this camera shot of Shota like that, and in the background, the person walking down to the ring. It's kind of epic, really. Nah, dude, we're bringing a chair into this already? Yeah, it's right. It's like it's the in between. Like, okay, I can go with the long hair he had. Okay, I can go with bald Shota. Wait, what are we doing with this? What are we doing here? I won't say it looks bad, but it's just weird, you know? In fact, I would say it is not bad. Yep, there it is. And there's the bell. Match card. They need to get showed us some new match cards. I think they're just waiting until he decides on a look. No. Walker making the Katy Perry reference. This is great. This is why we stay on Walker Stewart. Not taking him down. Bro's chest too big, too sturdy. Damn. That's wild to put it like shake this, right? Wow, when you put it in perspective though. Big ass lifter. Oh, Not even a one. To be fair, that pin is entirely dependent on the bridge, so if you make them break the bridge. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeesh. Up to the back of the head. Oh, yo. They're so quick to put over how Shota's kind of got Shingo's number, but Shingo has been handing it to him this entire match thus far. Yo, that guardrail gave all the way in. Really big excuse, but I thought it was no DQ on the outside. Or am I just thinking Wrestling Empire? Yeah, meanwhile, Shingo's in his bag right now. He's feeling himself. Damn, Shingo is bullying him right now. Yo, sure, let's get to that point. Short arm lariat, maintaining wrist control, and there's a third. Big ol' power bomb, high stack, pin in the arms and everything. Great pin. Oh, going for the knee. Did not drop him with it, though. And Dragon Screw to the other one. Yeah. Very quick to get from the center of the ring to those ropes in that STF. Mm-hmm. That second chapter is probably going to be the showed his hair somehow. So quick from his match the other. Kind of, yeah. when you put it in perspective, it is weird because like he was bald the first time. By the end of the tournament, he was like shaved head, and then stayed that way up until like today. But agreed. These two lads, they have been clobbering one another. Oh, slipped out of the DDT. Oh, going for Made in Japan. Oh, he got it. He's still alive. Wow, just scooped him up and hit it. It was so unceremoniously. I was like, it's like we're just taking it home. Shingo doesn't seem to be too shook. This is awesome. No, for real. Oh? Running Dragon? No, his nickname is the Rampage Dragon. Oh, slumped him with the headbutt. And then the sliding area. Damn. He should be trying to capitalize. Maybe he's just that spent. Going for a power bomb of his own. Damn, he got him up for it. Nowhere near as effective of a cover as Shingo's, though. Damn. Then look. The way it doesn't even look like he's wearing a mouthpiece, he's just wearing a grill. Oh my god, I think he really is. Oh, that last forearm especially. Yeah, no, the chops. The strikes, look at that face. Caught him. Right back off the other side. He has got such a dragon face on. Oh my gosh. I just saw it from that angle. Block that second Larry. Caught him with the Enziguri. Smart. Oh, he better not get hit with another one. Oh, I think he's about to. No, he. What? Kick out at one. A second one. That one actually got him a 2 count. Nice. Yo, that knee was rough. Up, second chapter. No. Twists and damn. So, for real, literally so close. Ooh. And nice backbreaker. Ooh. He's still alive. Oh my god. I thought that might have really been it. Dude, what the... Scoop. Oh, he's holding him up there. Giving him a tour. Oh. He's done. What a fucking match, dude. Ooh. Oh. Oh, his nose is busted. Oh. Damn. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it is. It's a broken nose. Why is he unscrewing that? Oh, I think he's going to pour it over him. Okay. Little vicious there. Oh. Let's go. What a hard-hitting match. Takagi versus Takeshita. Eat you alive. I don't know. Do you know who we're talking about? When we talk about Takagi, that's a Rampage Dragon right there. Mercy. Oh my gosh, that blood streak across the side of his face. So we'll not lose on my watch. Fam is gonna fly out to Japan running during this match just to make sure. Murashima. Ooh, I'm wondering how long it's gonna take him to get the cage set up. That year, this year. All right, they're gonna give us a big overview back. It's gonna be right back, y'all. Alright, I return, and thank goodness this video package is as long as it is, because I genuinely thought that like we were already into like the start of the match. Thank you. Appreciate you. But I get why it's as long as it is, because they probably need plenty of time to set the cage up. Oh, they're still getting it set up from the looks of it. For good reasons. Hey there, Eric. Welcome. What match we on? We are just about to get into the main event, the dog pound cage match. They're still setting it up. It's effectively going to be New Japan's version of a War Games match. We have a Punjabi prison-like wall, about as tall as the ropes on the outside. I say that because it's a space away from the ring. That's incredible. Good. Yeah, Takeshi's been on Japanese commentary the last couple of matches, it seems. In a similar way how they'll have in English, they'll have in English a gaijin come out on English commentary. What was your... I don't know if there was something that I think it would, if you were to give it a name, if you were to give a name to that time period, I think it would just be, JY Bullet Club. Because I don't know. Yeah, Switchblade era, I suppose you could say. Master who is in it. Couldn't tell you a lot of them. Bullet Club has such a wide encompassing. Oh my gosh, I can't speak anymore. Bullet Club has such a wide encompassing history to it, and one that's kind of hard to keep up with if you haven't been following it in real time, But it does look like we're getting set up for this cage match. Ooh, I'm doing an excite. I'm just listening to commentary right now, if I'm honest. I'm just kind of letting it breathe so I can learn anything that I may not know. I do want to get an official... Oh, here we go. Give us a rundown of the rules, guys. Takesha joining Bullet Club. Oh, man. Like, they need to have more power, right? Oh my gosh, could you imagine Evil becoming the leader of Bullet Club? I don't want to imagine it. I don't want to speak it into existence. I'd rather it just not happen. Also, the Hell's Kitchen shirt. What? Dude in the back decided just now he wants to start recording. I'd wait till the entrances it started at least, personally. But, I mean, you do you. The shirt's got a breast pocket too. Why? It's just a t-shirt with a... That's interesting. Very fair. Yeah, they're probably making sure it's stabilized. I was just thinking, I'm like, how secure did they got to make those bars, putting them together, you know? The way Takeshi's just slouching in his chair upsets me so much right now. Oh my gosh, the way I just want to be like, straighten your back, dude. Like, especially you, a pro wrestler. But maybe he pulled his back in his match or something, and that's the way he just doesn't feel the pain. I would get that. I've done that before. You like pull your mid back or something. But oh, graphics sticking out of the screen. I see about it, but oh yeah. I was thinking that earlier when we saw Shota. I'm like, oop, first color of the night goes to Shota, but it's definitely not going to be the most. I mean, they'll still be the War Dogs, but yeah. Dogs betrayal. They're ripping out his head off. Yep. Cut the head off the cold-blooded snake. You know it'd be hilarious if Sonata betrays House of Torture and rejoins Vortex tonight. It absolutely shouldn't happen, but the thought of it is just I can't help but be humored by it. It made the wrong emoji. That's hilarious. Sorry. I was getting texts from my day job boss. Do apologize. Whose music is this? Is it Sonata's? Okay. Sparkly ass Sonata is sparkly. Oh my goodness. Whoa, that light is so bright. That suit, oh my gosh, from Sonata. Is he gonna wrestle in that? Is he gonna wrestle in that? The way Ren barely spent 3.5 weeks without a championship. Dogs. These dogs for Ren. These my dogs for Ren. These my dogs for Ren. Please. Please. Win. Yeah, Defy World Champion in the main event of New Japan. Yo, that swagger walk from from David Finley. So cold. What? I think you could probably have been a little tighter. Are we sure about this? I guess they decided right off the bat to test the infrastructure. Approved. Clark Connors. And here we go. There's the bell. And there's the match card. No time limit. Yep, Ren and Gabe going at it. There we got the leaders, the respective factions squaring off. Yep, there's no staggered entrances if it seems of it. I guess just as David Finley called for, it is happening. Match just started. It is simply just a 5-on-5, one call to a finish cage match. Part of me thinks that maybe the staggered entrances should have stayed, though. Oh, yeah. People are going to be bleeding before you know it. I think it would be hilarious, though, if the match ends in like 7 minutes from Sonata pinning Taichi. It'd be horrible. I hope it doesn't happen, but it would be hilarious in concept. Oh my god. Those chops are so impactful. The thudding chops, all 10 of them. Oh, that chair grazed the face. Ooh. Nope. Chair shot. David Finley getting armed by Drilla. Choke evil on the outside. Got a wrench. Thought he was about to throw it at him. I would have been like, dude, it's a little much. Nice, the neuralizer. Waterfall. You trucked him over. Oh my gosh, the inside out with you. Yo, Dave Finlay with the Irish Curse backbreaker. Nice. Dripping neck breaker. Damn. Not wrong. Ha 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 ha. Turnabout's fair play. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Man, all of the low blows. Why is the ref looking around like he's like, why are you all reacting like that? Did something happen? What? Don't do that. Wait, are you gonna use those on me? Oh, I think here comes the blood. House of Torture really is utilizing the numbers game a little bit better. They tend to be staying together. They tend to be utilizing like numbers advantage, conquer and divide and conquer, conquer and divide. I guess that works too. Yeah. As he's digging in, the fork is great. Oh no, is he okay? Wow, that was a tumble. Because, yeah, there are two members of House of Torture not in the match. The cage is already, like, moved. Looks like on the right side. Biting his head. Oh my god. That was just yeesh. Yeah, oh yeah, no, he's been bleeding for a few minutes now. It's been pretty gnarly. To be fair, I guess it is almost midnight for you. They brought out the forks that really made it happen. Forks is a weapon of choice. It's kind of nuts. Oh, yeah, the cable would choke. We kick out. Oh? What did Gabe just throw there? All over the biting. Everybody is biting. Uh, oh my god. Drove his head into the table over to. Oh, that's. Gabe Kid just got fucked up. All the back elbows in the lariat. This is rough. Nah. Ducked. Got him with that big old spear. Gore. It looks like a spear. All right. Let's get the 50 punches. Oh. 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. 16. Why not? Just keep going. No, but they're fighting for Bullet Club. Well, I guess by extension. Did I just hear Tamatanga? I just heard yeah. That was great. Yo, the superplex on everybody. Gabe is bloody as hell. The table must have busted him open hard way. Bro's got a bat. No, real. Oh. About to have a duel, are we? Kanemaru, Connors. Oh, yeah, bro. That's wood to steel. Damn. Taichi to the rescue with no avail. Scoop. Oh. Ah. Oh, that chair's bent to all hell. Saved. Saved by Taichi. Oh my god. Oh my god, he blew the chair out. That was nuts. Sorry, I need to strip. Spit the whiskey. His head. Ha ha. Damn. Double gore. I was gonna say, I was gonna laugh if he just didn't spit, and then just be like, "What? I wanted a swig." Damn, yo, he's bloody too. Landed on his feet. Like, bro. There's David. Fuck the dramatics. It's usually just whack with it. No. Into the eyes. And oh, he caught the knee. Damn. Still fighting out of it though. Got him with that cutter. Nice. Oh, gun stun. Yes, that's right. YOSHI-HASHI. Damn. Fucking Ren. What am I saying? No. Shut up. My device. Swimming in his. Doing that. Oh. And then climbing in. Oh, the way he hit that barricade after falling off the cage, that sucked. There he is. Trying it again. No way, dude. Are you serious? Gato's gonna jump from the cage? Oh, he didn't give. Oh, didn't break the table. Still, that was a rough impact. Still getting a Gato chant. Love that. Honestly, yeah. How to get in this? I mean, probably just climbed over, but like, when? Where? No. Oh, nah. That's so. Yeah, exactly. Disrespectful as hell. Damn. Cover. Usually it was like, well, we might as well try and use this table. Damn, that's rough. I think Gabe could might have genuinely be losing too much blood to continue the match. From the sounds of it. Nice. Let's go, Driller. Was he about to hit that Driller right? There's that Yor. Ooh. Yes. Vindication. Driller needs to put this one away. You got your vengeance. The fair play has been turned. Oh. He's a hit that Driller right. Time. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that sucked. The tailbone. That definitely stung all the way up his spine. Gabe. Gabe lit. Gabe. Yo, Jordan, what's up, dude? Glad you were able to make it. This has been war for sure. We started off with all 10 in here at once, and it's just been non-stop since then. Gato in for a splash off the cage. That was hilarious. Every war dog is bleeding. Every single one of them. Oh, that headbutt was gnarly. Got an hour, nice. Then you definitely got to catch the rest of this one, no doubt. Big ass Larry. Ooh, he landed hard on his head. Yeah, I believe this one's been going 25 minutes now. Who's your favorite of War Dogs? Gabe Kid. For sure, it's Gabe Kid. Although Drilla is really winning me over. Oh, here we are. We got a bonfire rap table. You realize, oh shit, that hurt. That's great. Oh man. Look. Oh, that damn board. Yo, I did not realize how bloody Naruto got. When did that happen? Oh. Just smeared him in it. David, it's okay. You still can't out the pool on Matt. What? Damn, that's nuts. For real? Oh, that's horrible. No, what? No, I've never seen somebody go through a table like this before. What are we doing? Oh, oh, man. Sorry. Stretch it. Wait, hold on. There really is real barbed wire. The way he got off of it so quick made me think it was worked, but he's got puncture wounds all over his torso and back now. Oh my god. Oh my god. I know the forecast saw for a lot of blood, but sheesh. Blood splattered on the camera. That's so hard. The kid, that was epic. Literally, please call that out. I was gonna say that is so cool. There's no way they shouldn't acknowledge that. There's. Oh my god. And there it is. Wow. These hot dogs were real. Yo. What? War Dogs won and House of Torture is out, but what are we doing here to David? It is. Oh no. What the Oh my god, what the fuck? That was sick. What the fuck, dude? I guess he wanted to do that before that happened. I guess he wanted to do that during the match and just said, "No, screw it. I'm getting this in." Yeah, he got that made that victory a little pyrrhic. Thank you, Clark, for saving it, right? Thank goodness. Like, damn, dude. And yeah, so House of Torture is out of Bullet Club. Hope those shirts sold well enough. Yo. No, that was an excellent match. Yo, Jordan, I feel sorry about that, man. I mean, it's not obviously it's my fault or anything, but yeah, the timing was off there. And also, this match was like half the time it was last year, apparently, because like yeah, it was like over an hour before, and they kept putting that over, but then they skipped the whole periodic entrance thing. No, I do like those pants. So get away from me. David Finlay being David Finlay. Motherfucker. Why do I feel like this is somehow not over after that? Tell him, kid. Tell him, Gabe. Gotta get in here for the rapper. Oh, I'm raised. Bro said celebrating with their whiskey. They're pouring one out for House of Torture. Turn the music off. Okay. About to get a promo. Bro's wrist tape is fully red. It's literally fully red. Oh my god. On that one side, but still. Yes. Fuck all them. Yes, I still hear you. That message is excellent. I will not tolerate AJ Styles or Jay White slander, Gabe Kid. But still, yes, I agree with you, Gabe Kid. Yo, look at David Finlay owning the dog collar. Something tells me that's how this ends. David Finlay versus Evil in a oh my gosh, Taichi. In a dog collar match. Yes, correct. Yeah, it's not that the factions had to these sub factions had to disband. It's that the sub faction is removed from the main faction. Oh, Gabe Kid talking shit to Takeshita. Okay. Bro, hitting some pull-ups after all that is great. Don't make me choose between you and Kishta. But yes, y'all, that was it. More or less, I believe what it is. Yeah, that was night 1 of Wrestling Dontaku. Y'all, night 2's coming at you in less than 24 hours. It'll be starting 3 hours earlier than this one. It'll be starting 1:30 a.m. Eastern, 10:30 p.m. Pacific, 6:30 a.m. BST. So a little early for European folk, but we're gonna be good. Okay, we're not too long. Yeah, exactly. But before that, for us here at WatchaMania, we're leading in with our Collision watch along over on the main channel. And in between Collision and Night 2 of Wrestling Dontaku, we got GCW Crazy, Spooky, Scary, Hilarious. It was Crazy, Scary, Spooky, Hilarious. That should be a fun time. Jonathan Gresham on that card. A lot of stuff going on. Please do subscribe if these are your vibes. Please do leave a thumbs up. Double check. Make sure you got that thumbs up. Please, please, please. That helps get us recommended. And the algorithm helps get this channel out there. But yes, y'all, this has been awesome. Thank you so much to everybody who's hung out with us this evening or morning, afternoon, or night, whatever part of the world you're in. Thank you for stopping by. Do join the Discord to keep up with all things WatchMania. And otherwise, I think that is it for us. So y'all take care and happy wrestling. Peace.